recording your presentation and uploading on YouTube?
Yeah, no problem.
Problems, okay. And if I become rich, you will not charge me for your copyright.
Yeah.
That's the point.
No worries.
All right. Okay. So, um, hello everyone. Whoever is gonna watch this, tonight Bruno is talking about.
Funk.
Okay. All right. He said funk. Okay. Don't
Yeah.
get too excited, people. Uh, Bruno, please go ahead.
Um, a lot of people know about funk here in Brazil. It's a popular genre of music, but I don't know if the people know the really history, the really funk, which appeared in the mid 60s. 60s, I don't know. Uh, it's a music genre that originated African in Africa. So in from African Americans communities in the mid of 60s, when musicians create a rhythmic, danceable new form of music through a mixture of soul, jazz, and rhythm and blues. Uh, Funk the emphasizes melody and chord progressions and focuses on a strong rhythmic groove of bass line played by an electric bassist and a drum part played by a drummer. So uh, uh, at least one bass player and a drummer one. Uh, Often at slower tempos than other popular music, so it's more slower than popular ones. Like much of African-inspired music, funk typically consists of a complex groove with rhythm instruments playing interlocking grooves that create a hypnotic and danceable feel. Because of this, you could see the similarity with our funk here in Brazil is almost the same. Funk uses the same richly colored extended chords found in bebop jazz, such as minor chords, with added seventh of elevenths, or dominant seventh chords, with altered ninth and thirteenth. Thirteenths. It's a difficult word. So funk was originated in mid 60s with James Brown. The development of a signature groove that emphasized the downbeat with heavy emphasis on the first beat of every measure, and the application of swung six notes on a syncopation on all bass lines, drum partners, and guitar riffs. Um, it's almost like the funk in Brazil, but with some jazz involving. It's a little different. It's not only tof tof tof. It's more how can I say melodic music and a danceable one. Funk its derivates including avant funk and avant-garde strain of funk, boogie, a hybrid of electronic music and funk metal, a mix of funk and metal. It's the G funk. It's gangsta rap and a funk. So we are a lot of derivatives from funk, not only the carioca funk. Um, uh, it's a music. It's a dance. As I said, it's a dance music like the soul. That it's a music for dance. It's a strong. There is a strong rhythmic roll. Because of that, you could feel the the song. It's like the song reaches your soul, and you say, "Oh, I like that. I want to dance." And choo-doo-doo. You understand? So,
Mm-hmm.
are you guys know about the real history of funk? Do you know about this lot of derivatives funks that we have, not only the carioca funk?
Hello?
Hello. Can you repeat the question?
Uh, do you know, or did you know, I think is the correct one, uh, about the real history of funk that was a music generated from African Americans in the 60s? Um, and did you know about all these derivatives, genres of derivative forms of funk that we have in the along the history?
No, I just knew some information that you bring, but no, most of things I didn't know.
Yes, I didn't know about this information too. For my mind, I just know about when I talk about the funk, I remember Rio de Janeiro, just the girls in the top of the home dancing, but not from Africa and the other issues.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, I'm old. So if I tell you I didn't know, I'll be lying.
Yeah, I
So,
know because I like music and I use it to play with my guitar. So,
mhm,
and it's a good genre. It's a fun genre to 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 play
mhm,
because there is a lot of chords and everything that you when you play you say, oh, it's yeah, you sense the feel to dance. It's different from the other music that you could listen and all, but when you are playing soul, jazz, funk, there's a derivative from that. It's it's amazing.
mhm, yeah. Well, uh, it seems that when you study um, some dance, kind of dance or kind of music, and you dig, we will always reach it Africa. The other day I
Yeah.
was watching a documentary. Um, the Irish tap has connection to a tribe in Africa, in Tanzania. The tribe they live between Kenya, Tanzania, and Uganda. So uh, because they don't recognize those countries, they live in that part of the continent. Anyway, and it's connected to it, and also the classical ballet is also connected to it. So I guess everything once you dig. But the interesting thing about our funk is actually was brought to Brazil from this one, the first ones in USA, you know, Charles Brown, etc. By rich people because it was a sensation in the 70s. South Zone in Rio de Janeiro. And South Zone, we know it's the rich area. So clubs and parties and etc. They would play funk. And then somehow it started to mixing to another kind of music from Miami, which was the Miami bass. And that funk from I don't know if from New York or Chicago, I don't know exactly where, mixed with this reached here in Brazil, and also mixed with this other kind of music from Miami, and then somehow uh, people from other economic status, started to enjoying it in a way that today is pretty much presented, in our Islams, communities, etc. And they really make it their way of expressing themselves. So it's interesting, very interesting, the topic, Bruno. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Mhm. Okay. Uh, do you enjoy funk, guys?
I don't like so much.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's not a song that oh I like. I will stop to listen
Mm-hmm.
or keep it playing in my car and at home. I don't. But it's
Yeah.
okay.
Mm-hmm. It's not your cup of tea. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same. I don't put funk to play at my car or anything, but I use it to listen to some songs in the internet or when I'm like to. Um, but I like I it's a different kind of music. I think there is the riffing. It's more sensible. The way the musicians like James Brown uh, sing, it's it's asking for you to think, to dance, to feel the music.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I enjoy. I like even the Carioca funks. James Brown as well. So I like funk. Claudinho Bochecha, MC Coringa. So it's another kind of funk I like as well. So I
Mm-hmm.
like music, Brazilian music.
But Claudinho Bochecha is kind of a funk music.
Yes,
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I understand for funk is kind of the girls more sexual dance, more aggressive dance. Not
Um,
Claudinho, for my opinion. But I didn't know about Claudinho is a kind of a funk.
do you
Because
know? I feel good.
Claudinho is nice.
James Brown, it's I feel good. The music, it is famous, and it's is a funk music as well.
Mm,
We
oh,
have because funk. I think it's the same. I can say sertanejo. You have the root one, Chitãozinho Chororó, then and you have the university, um, Vitor e Léo, Jorge Mateus. So,
mm,
but it's sertanejo. Both are sertanejo. And funk, they have it's the same. It's funk, but has the extensions. I don't know how to call it, but it's there. Like we have, how I say, like you said, the funk with more, more slangs or more with some uh, palavras de baixo calão. How can I say that?
swear words.
Sefa.
Swear words, but we have like MC Coringa, MC Sapão. It's the old funk, but is not with swear words. So we have many options.
Yes. If you are curious, Everson,
Mm.
go on YouTube. Not now. Go on to
I'm
and
typing.
DJ Malboro. This guy, he was the responsible for, you know, turning the funk what is today. This power, a cultural power,
Mm.
and representing so many groups in Brazil. Yes, like as just Felipe said, as he said, we have root country and Nutella country. We have root funk and Nutella funk. Yeah. Oh boy. And yes, I enjoy funk, root, Nutella, 50/50. Mm-hmm. I like listening to Ludmilla, Anitta, um, the blonde one. Beijinho no ombro. What's her name, guys?
Valesca. Valesca
Valesca.
Popozuda.
Yeah, thank
Valesca.
you.
Valesca Popozuda.
Valesca Popozuda, adoro. When I'm walking, I go along the river and I have several songs here on my MP3. But when Valesca comes, I start walking even faster. É um gás. Wow, wonderful. I just think sad that we don't see they receiving the same investment or even acknowledgement, reconhecimento, as other segments receive. Because music is music.
Yeah.
Uh, I don't think there is right music, wrong music. It's music. It's up to you, enjoy or not, but it's a personal choice. But it doesn't mean I don't like it. It was not supposed to exist, you know. I don't see like this. But sadly, and listen to it. 2005, Funk Carioca, Carioca Funk, was the big hit in European summer. Era only Carioca Funk. Hmm. So it was we had such wow potential, but we don't value. So okay, but anyway, thank you, Bruno. Very interesting topic.
You are welcome. Thank you, guys.
Hmm.
All right.
Okay, so